Imagine this. You've just tucked yourself into bed after a long day. The house is quiet, the lights are off, and your blanket feels warm and comforting. Slowly, your breathing deepens, and your eyes begin to close. Finally, sleep is coming. But just as you start drifting into that peaceful stage, a familiar urge interrupts. You sigh, push the blanket aside, shuffle through the dark hallway, and make your way to the bathroom. The clock says 2 a.m. You return, hoping to fall back asleep quickly, but not long after, the urge comes again. And again. For some, this happens 3, 4, even 5 times every single night. That if this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Millions of people, especially as we get older, face this exact nightly struggle. It is exhausting. Instead of feeling rested in the morning, you wake up groggy, drained, and sometimes even more tired than before you went to bed. And while many seniors assume this is just part of aging, the truth is, something deeper may be happening inside the body. Most of us have heard the usual explanations. Doctors or health articles often say it's because of too much water before bed. Or they point to age, prostate changes, bladder weakness, diabetes, or certain medications. Yes, those factors can play a role. But here's what almost no one talks about: a hidden link inside your body that could be quietly making the problem worse. There is a natural mineral inside your body, one that controls hundreds of vital functions every single day. It affects your bladder, your kidneys, your nervous system, and even your sleep hormones. And when your body doesn't have enough of it, your nights become restless, your bladder feels more active, and those bathroom trips increase. I'll reveal exactly what this mineral is in just a moment. But first, let's step into 2 short real-life stories that might sound familiar. Mary, a 68-year-old grandmother, told me about her nightly struggle. She said, "I used to drink a little chamomile tea before bed, thinking it would relax me. But instead, I was up 3 times every night. I felt like I was living in the bathroom instead of my bedroom." She tried cutting down her water, avoiding tea, even taking sleep aids from the pharmacy. Nothing seemed to work. Then there's Robert, age 72. He always believed waking up at night was just part of getting old. For years, he accepted it, until one day he realized his constant fatigue was affecting everything. He was too tired to play golf, too exhausted to enjoy dinners with his wife, and sometimes he even dozed off at family gatherings. He didn't complain much, but deep down he wished there was a way to reclaim his energy. What Mary and Robert didn't know was that the problem wasn't just tea, water, or aging. It was something missing inside their body. Something so small yet so powerful that, when restored, could change their nights completely. And that missing piece is magnesium. Yes, magnesium. The mineral most people overlook. The mineral that quietly supports more than 300 different functions in your body. And for something so small, it has a powerful effect on your bladder, your kidneys, your stress hormones, your muscles, and your ability to stay asleep. Here's the shocking part. Up to 70% of adults do not get enough magnesium. And when your body is running low, it begins to show in ways many people never connect: leg cramps, restless sleep, muscle twitches, anxiety, and yes, frequent nighttime urination. So why does magnesium matter so much at night? Let's keep it simple. At night, your body should be in a calm, restful state. But when stress hormones like cortisol are too high, your kidneys get a signal to push out more urine. That's why you wake up with urgency. Magnesium acts like a natural brake pedal. It lowers cortisol, calms the nerves, and relaxes the bladder muscle. When the bladder is calm, it holds more comfortably without sending urgent signals in the middle of the night. Magnesium also boosts a calming brain chemical called GABA. Think of GABA like the off switch in your brain. Without enough of it, your mind stays alert, even when you want it to rest. With magnesium's help, your brain produces more GABA, allowing you to slip into deeper, more restorative sleep. That means not only fewer bathroom trips but also better quality sleep. Now, let's get practical. If magnesium is so important, how do you get enough of it? First, through food. Seniors need around 320 milligrams per day for women and 420 milligrams per day for men. Unfortunately, many diets today fall short. For example, 1 cup of spinach gives you about 150 milligrams. An ounce of pumpkin seeds has about 160 milligrams. A handful of almonds provides around 80 milligrams. Even dark chocolate, yes, chocolate, contains about 65 milligrams in a small square. By adding these foods, you can naturally boost your magnesium intake, but here's the reality. Many seniors find it difficult to eat enough magnesium-rich foods every single day. That's why supplements can be so helpful. But here's a warning, not all magnesium supplements are equal. Some types, like magnesium oxide, are poorly absorbed and mostly act as laxatives. That's not what you want at night. Instead, look for magnesium glycinate, magnesium citrate in small amounts, or magnesium malate. These are gentle on the stomach, well absorbed, and excellent for relaxation. Timing is also key. The best time to take magnesium is in the evening, about 1 to 2 hours before bed. That way, it has time to relax your muscles, calm your nervous system, and prepare your bladder for rest. And about the dose, too little won't make a difference, too much can cause stomach upset. For most adults, 300 to 400 milligrams per day is the sweet spot. Start lower and build up if needed. And always check with your doctor if you're on medications, especially for blood pressure or heart conditions, since magnesium can interact. Now, let's talk about mistakes many people make. Don't take magnesium with caffeine, because caffeine cancels out its calming effect. Don't drink large amounts of water right after taking magnesium, or you'll fill your bladder unnecessarily. Don't rely only on supplements, food sources are still important. And don't expect instant results. For some, magnesium shows benefits within days. For others, it may take a couple of weeks of steady use.to give you more perspective. Let me share another real-life example. James, a 65-year-old retiree, struggled with waking up 3 to 4 times each night. He tried limiting fluids, emptying his bladder before bed, even adjusting his sleep schedule. Nothing worked. But when he began taking magnesium glycinate in the evening, combined with a light dinner rich in leafy greens, he noticed a big change. Within 2 weeks, he was waking up only once per night. After a month, he sometimes slept straight through. His wife said, "It's like I got my husband back. He's more energetic, more cheerful, and he even started gardening again." That's the power of giving the body what it truly needs. Magnesium is not a sleeping pill, not a bladder drug, and not a quick fix. It's simply restoring what your body may be missing. Now, you might be wondering, what happens if you continue living with low magnesium? The answer isn't just restless nights. Magnesium deficiency can raise blood pressure, increase inflammation, worsen diabetes, and even affect heart rhythm. That's why restoring magnesium isn't just about fewer bathroom trips. It's about protecting your overall health and energy as you age. The good news is, it's never too late. Whether you're 50, 60, 70, or even 80 and beyond, your body still responds to magnesium. When your levels improve, your bladder calms, your sleep deepens, and your mornings feel brighter. So tonight, when you prepare for bed, think about this. Do you want to continue with the nightly shuffle to the bathroom, the broken sleep, and the drained mornings? Or do you want to give your body the simple mineral it's asking for, and finally enjoy peaceful, uninterrupted nights again? Magnesium may just be the missing piece to restore your sleep, calm your bladder, and bring back your energy. A small change with a big difference, one that could give you back the nights of rest you deserve.